Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronica. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you're not new here, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be cooking up this lovely oxtail recipe for you guys, so stay tuned. So here's my oxtail, guys. One of my most requested video. This is my oxtail. This is 2 pounds of oxtail, and I'm just going to show you guys how I wash it. So all I did was clean it up in some fresh water first. I don't have a lot of fat on this oxtail, so I just clean it up, rinse it off with some of the fresh water, and then I just get some more water on it, squeeze 1 lime and some vinegar, and clean it off again. And after doing that, I just leave it to soak in some more vinegar water for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I just rinse it off properly and ready to season. So here is the 2 pounds of oxtail. So now I'm just going to show you all the ingredients, the dry ingredients and the fresh green seasonings that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using some pimento seeds. We're also gonna add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of oxtail seasoning, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to add some of this green seasoning, about 1/4 of a cup, because this is more than 1/4 cup. But I'm not going to use all, I'm just going to add some. Then we're going to add black pepper. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're also going to use 1 teaspoon of browning. Yeah, this is the browning I'm going to be using. I'm just going to use a teaspoon to give it some color. I'm also going to use 1 teaspoon of this Worcestershire sauce, W sauce, whatever you know it has. And I'm also going to use some ketchup, maybe just a teaspoon or 2. I'm going to use some fresh green seasoning, onion, a small or a medium onion, scallion, thyme, bell peppers, and a piece of hot pepper. I'm going to use broad bean because I don't have any butter bean. But if you have butter bean, you can use butter bean. But I do have broad bean at home, so I'm just going to use the broad bean. I'm not going to use any butter bean. But if you want to use butter bean, fine. Broad bean can do also. So now I'm just going to season the oxtail. I'm just going to add the dry seasonings to the oxtail. First, I'm going to add the oxtail seasoning. Remember, this is 1 tablespoon of oxtail seasoning. Then I'm also going to add the teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm going to add the garlic powder. Then I'm going to add the green seasoning. I'm not going to use all of this green seasoning that I mentioned before. I'm just going to use some. Then I'm going to add the sauce. Just 1 teaspoon of the sauce. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of browning. So guys, my camera went dead, so I didn't get to record the rest of the ingredients. But I only had black pepper. That's the only thing I had leave to add, the black pepper. So I add the black pepper, and you guys didn't see when I start to massage the season in the oxtail because my camera was out. But all I did was to add the black pepper, and then I massage the seasoning into the oxtail. That's all I did. Now oxtail is about 60 to 70% of bone, so you don't have to marinate oxtail, but I'm just going to allow this to sit here for at least 20 minutes or so before I start cooking my oxtail. So I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I'm going to start cooking my oxtail, guys. So you want to get a wide enough pan because you need to cook all the oxtail on both sides. We need to get them to be brown on both sides. And guys, you don't cook your oxtail on high flame. You cook it on medium low or low flame, because you steam oxtail, cook it slow. If you cook your oxtail on high flame, it's gonna be so trashy and strong. You want your oxtail to be so gummy and nice. So get yourself a pan that you could fit all the oxtail flat on both sides, because you want it to be brown on both sides. Now we want to check on our oxtail. So look at that, guys. You want that nice lovely brown color on both sides. So once you see the oxtail is brown on that side, you're just gonna flip all the others over, because you want to get that nice brown color on the other side. So you just want to flip them over, and you're gonna allow the other side to be brown nice and lovely like this side did. So guys, now that our oxtail is brown on both sides, we're going to add some water to it. So now we're just going to move them around a bit, and then you're just going to add some hot water. Yes, when you're cooking meat like oxtail and cow foot, you want to use hot water, because you don't want to start the cooking process all over. So we're just going to add some hot water to the seasonings, the other rest of seasonings that was left in the pan, and then we're just going to add it to the oxtail, and we're just going to allow it to simmer for a bit. Remember, you cook oxtail on low flame. You steam oxtail, slow cook oxtail. You don't cook oxtail on high flame, because you're not gonna get that nice gummy flavor from the oxtail. So now that liquid is reduced, we're going to add the hot water to cook. So I'm going to be adding 4 to 5 cups of hot water to cook my oxtail. But when I'm cooking my oxtail, I like to make sure the oxtail is covered entirely with water. So I had 4 to 5 cups of water to cover the oxtail, so it can cook all the way through. I don't have to be turning it over all the time. I just had enough water, keep it on low flame, and cook it slowly. So by the time the 4 to 5 cups of water is reduced, my oxtail should be cooked all the way through. I'm going to be adding my pimento seeds now, and then just allow it to stay there and simmer, just to stay there and cook. I don't cook oxtail on high flame, because I'm not gonna get that flavor that I am looking for. It's going to be trashy, and you want it to be gummy and nice. So you're just going to cover it and allow it to cook. So here is my oxtail, guys, cooking slowly and nice. After about 40 minutes, it's still getting there. It's getting there. It's cooking slowly and nice. This is how you want your oxtail to cook. You don't want to be cooking your oxtail on no high flame. You just want to add 1 set of water, 4 to 5 cups of water, or maybe 6 if you want to, and just slow cook your oxtail. You're going to, trust me, you're going to get the taste you're looking for. If you cook your oxtail on high flame and keep adding water, you're not gonna get that nice gummy flavor. You slow cook oxtail, guys. So guys, it's time to add our green seasoning. So I'm just going to test the oxtail to see if it's tender. So I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to test it to see if it is tender. Look at that, guys. When you slow cook your oxtail, it's so nice. So I'm just going to add the green seasoning now. I'm going to add the bell peppers, the scallion, the thyme, and the onion, and a bit of hot pepper. So you just want to go ahead and add those lovely green seasonings and just allow it to cook. You're going to keep it on low flame still. We're just going to slow cook everything together. So after the seasonings is cooked, we're just going to add our broad bean, and then we're going to share up this nice and lovely oxtail. So now that the seasons is cooked, guys, the green seasons is now cooked, so we're going to add some ketchup. I'm going to add about a tablespoon or so of ketchup, and then I'm going to just add the broad bean and allow it to simmer for about 2 to 3 more minutes. And then, because the broad bean is canned, it's already pre-cooked, so you don't have to cook it like for no long period of time. You just allow it to simmer for at least 3 to 4 minutes, and then you're ready to serve up your lovely oxtail. So this is it now, guys. My lovely oxtail is finished cooking, and I'm just going to serve this up with some rice and peas. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please turn on your notification bell so you every time I upload a video you get a notification. And I'll see you guys in the next video.